Good evening, citizens of the SCP site inside of the United Empire. I am Ray, co-hosting with Average Person,
Hola.
and our special guest on this interview is Supreme Commander of the SCP, Koroso.
Bonjour.
I would like to say it is a pleasure for you to make it tonight and take time out of your busy schedule to be here.
Absolute pleasure.
It's all fine. I mean, I got a lot of free time with, the recruit thing going on.
Yeah, only 2 more days left.
What is?
Understandable. So, the first question that we have is, what has been your favorite thing you have gotten to do inside of SCP?
Oh. I mean, I'd say my favorite thing to do was really to, lead the branches to, going better. I don't know if you guys ever had, the feeling to, construct something and actually make it scene grow and, be good, Let's say something is, absolutely dog shit. And you rise it to the ground, and even after you leave the position, the leader that you train goes up and up, do better and better. It's such an incredible feeling, in my personal opinion. I think you're living the same average with Pocket Sim, what's been doing extremely good recently, which was, unfortunately, a removed sim in the past with the big inactivity of the people, but you have been doing an extremely good job with bringing it back, making people do podcasts, and I'm very grateful for what you're doing.
Yeah, I've tried my best in everything that I've been.
Yep. Moving on, do you have any advice for people who are switching from Rec Room to Roblox when Rec Room shuts down?
I mean, I think my biggest advice will really be to take it as a new step into something new. You might have, experience and all that, but don't feel like everything is granted to you. It is one of the big mistake and something that happens certainly very often when, let's say, someone is transferring to regulatory to SP and that position. They take everything as granted and they think that the former position will do everything for them. But you actually need to put the work, do your best to actually get what you want, If you switch, when we're gonna go to Roblox, I think it's the best time to start something new, start from zero, and get yourself a new reputation,
I completely agree. You shouldn't feel entitled to this, and just because you have a lot of experience, you still need to work for it.
That happens so often with people going for a host and they fail. And it's something that I see so often. They go to my DMs and they're like, why did I fail the host tryout? I had that such experience, and I'm just like, new people are given chances. And if your, entire reason of going for something is oh, I've got experience, I'll do better than other. And, experience doesn't really matter in some way if you're inactive, That's why it's take it from new, build up your experience again, as Roblox would be totally different from Rec Room as a whole. The role playing Roblox is sometimes more serious, and it is something that I've seen in other Roblox game from videos I've watched and dramas. It is something very seriously what happened in there. There's people there's horrible Roblox. There's literal war in between military of them, and it's so fun to watch. All the drama happening. It's really something we don't get in Rec Room anymore, as UE, as
Hopefully
as
you won't have bad drama when they switch to
yeah.
Roblox.
But with all the Rec Room war, we had that for a bit with military, but it just all stopped, which is so unfortunate as it bring a
We
lot of
won,
lore and
so
culture. Yeah, we did one. And like there's no like other military who like want to do that, or most of the time they're just like you spread bad news, false news about someone, rumor, and all that. And it's just boring, you know. I prefer like the old time Bit Viper or Races, where it was just like it was just like a full total war, where it was actually like PvP skill versus PvP skill. Not the best mod I'm modifying a Photoshop image, you know.
Yeah, completely
Well,
understandable.
yeah.
So, moving on, what challenges have you had to face as Supreme Commander?
I mean, I'd say one of the biggest challenge is I do get every day is to make decision and like do the right choice. I get so many of time like DMs of like stuff that could like get someone in trouble, and I need to make sure that everything is right before I take an action. As if I take a wrong step, then you know someone's getting mispunished, and it look bad, and I feel bad for them. It's not something I want to do. And you know, when I was a senator, or even like when I joined SCP a few months back, after my long gone, after being gone for a bit, I, like I was talking to Ozzy, and I was always like, "Why you're so scared to remove people?" And I really understand him now. It's a scary thing to do as a Supreme Commander, as everything go back on you. If someone failed miserably at their job, like it goes on your back, and it is something that hurt in some way, you know.
Even as ISD director, I have to deal with kind of the same thing. Obviously, there's a lot less pressure, but you know,
You know, we all deal with the same, you know, situation, but at a different scale. You know,
yeah,
Yeah, I understand. I'm guessing the pressure can get to you at sometimes.
it's one of the main reason why you know the representative retire. If they retire, if they don't get banned, you know, SP doesn't have the best reputation with their rep. Really depending, Ray, which one you're talking about, you know. Some rep in SCP were, let's say, on the edge of retirement, they got fired, or they're edge of being banned, but they retired, you know? I
Yeah.
could give you a few example, but I've great
don't
time
want to
with
name
some
names.
I mean, I could name a few, but I like,
I mean, there has only been like 5, I believe.
yeah, technically 5 rep, but there's a lot more. There was like around 13 rep total,
Yeah.
starting from like Recall and like,
If we're counting before rep was like even a thin
yeah,
thing, yeah.
Superior Commander, yeah. I mean, like, in terms of like rep, like, before it was Supreme Commander, I think there was like 2, 3 good side director, and that was it, in my personal opinion. After, yeah, you know,
Yeah. Moving
Flamingo,
on.
what? How is he?
We're gonna edit this part out,
Let-
average.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on. What is your favorite moment you've had while in UE?
Oof, I mean that's a horse that is a complicated question. I had so many fun time in UE, and it's really something I have so many good memory. But I'd say one of my favorite thing to do was grinding up the rank, you know. As I remember when like Father Reaper was the representative of SCP. Like there was so many like promo event, and like people were actually fighting in the Wreck Royal, and there was so much drama, and it was incredible in some way to actually play it. And it brings me so many memory because I remember it was like Wreck Royals were like 30, 45 minutes long, and like everybody was on pressure to get a rank, as the rank inflammation was so little back in the day. Like saying captain was rare, and like you could get promotion up to like major, like like lieutenant general, major general back in the day, and it was like so rare to have people. There was like only a dozen of people. Like now nowadays, like our highest rank, like Grand Marshal, there's hundreds of people, which is good for like in some ways
Yeah,
the
I
people
remember.
to yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I first started in like October 2022, it was extremely rare for me to see a colonel, and like even when I saw one, I would freak out because I thought they were the highest rank ever. So leading back to what you said about like rank inflation, like seeing a colonel nowadays on map is so very common to this point that it's nothing special like it used to be. I feel like achieving a
Yeah,
higher rank now feels less special than it was back then.
that's why I'm so hype up about like Roblox because it's really gonna be that again, all over again, which is so fun because rank are actually gonna matter, you know? Like are gonna matter a
Yeah.
lot as it is most likely gonna be a more intense type of roleplay, better than it is of Rec Room as of right now. I wish it will be a more of a more intense roleplay. It will be so
Mm.
fun in my personal opinion.
Hopefully they
I mean,
focus more on the government side of
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. I mean, government is so fun in my personal opinion. Like for a while, I was like government. When I was like the special forces leader, like Supreme Commander Special Forces, I was like, bro, government's so boring. Like I hate attending all those meetings. But nowadays, I fucking love it. You know, like I grown up, I got tired of Special Forces. I actually love to do like some demonstrable stuff, and like it's so fun to do. Even though sometimes I might have a couple of difficulty with like the language issue if I have some of the time, but I'm very proud of what I've achieved. Like what I've seen people do every day make me proud of people actually working and like doing great, you know?
Yeah.
Moving on, do you think UE will survive the transferring to Roblox?
Mm, I do think that it's gonna be a bit rough, you know, the transition. I do really think that something that might hurt the most for not really like in term of like the Discord and just gonna be like going to Roblox. I expect like Rec Room shutting down and us needing to wait like a month or two before we get a Roblox game to like a good quality. As I've heard, there's like some builder. I'm very uncertain. Like I don't have a lot of information on this, but I I in my personal opinion, we're gonna need like wait a month or something. That would be
Mm.
the best scenario. And I think like the month will be like the Discord will most likely be active, but like when the game is gonna drop, it might go like
Hopefully it's not like Site 64 will it
yeah, yeah,
dies
yeah.
after 2 weeks.
Because like the site had like a lot of issue. I really think like they should perfect the game, like make it very good to make so like everything is fine before releasing it, or like have beta tester taste it
Most
before.
important is being active within the community. I feel like giving
Yeah,
updates every like week or so would do a lot of good.
like like fix the little mistake and all that. It's something that will be quite easy with Roblox as well, which is something I like. As a lot, I've spoke with I think like Conking, right? And off. I've spoke to them about like Rec Room Studio who use
Mm.
a which is yeah, it use a certain logical and they could use the same in Roblox. And they actually prefer the Roblox one as it is better. Roblox Studio and all that. As it
Well,
is a
with Roblox you
great
can actually code, so
yeah, you
it's
can code, you can do a lot of stuff. Like I've watched video about Roblox coding. Like you can make your own game in it. Well, it's still like under Roblox world, but it's so easy to like turn a Roblox game into its own thing as well, what I've seen. So It is incredible what I've seen.
You will have a lot less restrictions when it comes to the game.
Like,
That
yeah,
is,
like in Tai Cheat, like there's literally like Roblox and Tai Cheat. I mean, like the Rec Room Ag are so like rudimentary. Like Rec Room Ag are so rudimentary. Like if you see like them, they're so like low quality compared to like other game. Like
mm,
I don't know if you know the game Rust, Valorant, PvP game.
yeah.
Like their their hack are like so complicated. They have FDA, like entire like PC power going outside of the PC to hack, and it's so like amazing in some way because people are gonna waste like their money into this. And I don't know if you have seen with like Valorant, they're fucking like their entire cheat literally break the device of they have if they're
How
hacking,
is that
which
not
is
illegal?
it's technically illegal as well to hack in a video game. Technically, as it so, and they also agreed to the TOS, which if they need to sue, they wouldn't have a juror trial.
Uh,
So it will really be like who has the most money, type of court of law.
and the company is always gonna have the most money compared to
Yeah,
just.
that's the thing. Like someone will like might sue them, but like they will lose a lot of money in terms of like fun. Like I've seen people like trying to sue like a game and they lost like half a million. The game they lost, but they still made profit. They didn't
Yeah.
lose anything. They're just required to pay the person some money. Like it's so hilarious because Roblox there's a like the Roblox and Tai Cheat. It's not bad. Like there's a lot of good one, but like it's great in my personal opinion. It's way better than no Roblox.
Well,
Record, my bad.
thing with
But
Roblox is you
horror.
have to actually make the anti-cheat. Roblox anti-cheat by itself sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I've already heard from like, I think it was either Abdul or Ross. They were talking about like, they were working on like an entire cheat. They talk about like, when we're gonna transfer to Roblox, we actually gonna be able to make our own entire cheat, which will be like 10 times better than, what they have on Rec Room. No,
Anyways,
ah,
moving on.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, we
uh,
can move on. That's all fine.
All right.
I was gonna say something about like no Rec Room shutting down, but it might be a question further down.
uh,
Yeah. Moving on.
Oh, perfect.
What has it been to be staff in SCP for so long?
I think there has been the community for me. I've made a lot of friends. I've made a lot of experience. It has helped me with my English a lot.
mm,
And like discover more about myself also.
uh,
Like there's a lot of things that I never knew about myself that I discovered with like speaking of other people from other ethnicity, like gender, sexuality, all that. I never was open to like I never really knew like the old LGBTQ thing or like stuff like that. I was really like a innocent kid when I started Rec Room. And like I learned a lot as being a staff. I learned a lot like in terms of English. A lot of people in ACP actually have helped me with some of my biggest like English problem. I started SCP as like I joined that staff as someone who had difficulty to speak the main language of the game. And like back in the day in SCP, they had like a big urge of like there was a couple of moderator who were like racist to people who does not speak English. I don't know if you guys had like it's not saying
Malays.
anymore, but like no worse than ours because she actually
Oh,
spoke a bit of Spanish. It was like it was mild, And he jailed people and like kicked them out of the game if they didn't speak like great English, which was like so. I was so dumbfounded when I saw that. I mean, he got fired and like banned, but like it was such an experience that marked me, and that really make me wanted to like do the best as a staff to actually prove people that someone who's their first language is not English can rise up in the game and do the best what they can. I mean, our deputy is not a foreign English speaker. Like, is it foreign? I don't remember the full. I don't like know the meaning.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Yeah, he's a foreign English speaker. Is that it? Right? I
Yeah.
think that's it. Yeah, I miss my English a bit sometimes, but it's all fine. Because as I don't know if you guys know, but like in French, you'll put red t-shirt. So I'll give you an example. Like Ray, you have a black coat, well, a black suit. In French, it will be suit black. So like
So just be backwards.
yeah, it's backwards. So like sometimes I get confused and order saying my word, and like vice versa in English, like in French. It's actually one of the reason why I'm failing in French, and it's so hilarious.
Hmm.
Which is a bit fescue as in my real life, but yeah, it's not a race
That's a bit
subject. I want
interesting. Why? What makes it backwards?
it's like the old grammar stuff and like that.
Oh, there's no reason for it. It's just how they
Yeah,
evolved through
yeah,
society.
it's really hard to evolve. It's like I think like English. English is a language that come from German, and French is a language that come from Latin sources. So it really made like the old grammar stuff different as a whole.
Yeah. Moving on to the last
Moving
question.
on.
Will you be going to
Last
Roblox
question?
with UE?
I mean, I could. It's really depending, when it happened,
Yeah. Well, summer
Like
break's almost out, so
let's say it happened in the next week. Like, yes, I will absolutely want to go, but I've got my exams coming up, like in the second week of June to third, and I wouldn't be able to like directly go, but I would like to go. Like if given the opportunity, I'll go to Roblox. I'll try my best, and I'll see what happens. But I expect to like stay in the Discord and all that. So don't worry.
yeah. I think a large
Yeah,
people
yeah,
will, even if they don't go to Roblox, they're gonna stay in the community as long
yeah.
as they
A
can.
lot, a lot like O5 console actually are gonna do that. What I heard, like a lot of our Discord admin, like they don't plan to go into Roblox and all that. They just plan to stay as Discord admin. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah. It is a bit sad to see everyone immediately go, no, I'm not gonna try Roblox. I already know I'm not gonna go.
I mean, it's understandable. Roblox doesn't have the biggest
Mm.
reputation. There's a
But
game
to
with
be
like a
fair,
lot.
most of the time with them, it's because like everyone in council is
Yeah,
like 16, 17-ish, so
yeah.
gotta start
Like
a life.
yes, like I'm going to adult school next year, and like I'm gonna do like a DOP. I'm gonna get a diploma for
Mm.
information. I
You
don't even
know,
know the word.
if
It's
OMG can be director of FIB while in college, then
I
maybe
mean,
anyone
yeah,
can
yeah.
do that.
It's really of like a Discord job. Discord, yes,
Mm.
absolutely, but like in game, that's a bit harder. Like I plan, if given the right, to stay as the Discord supervisor. I
Yeah,
plan of staying and doing my best in the Discord. And
getting 20 pins a day, about The most useless
Oh,
questions.
yes. I mean, I love it sometimes. Okay, if it is middle of my classes, sometimes I get mad at people and I'm like, text me later. I got stuff to do, which is so
Mm,
fun sometimes. But like, I don't know about you, but I'm sad, about like Rec Room shutting down.
mm,
As it was one of like the safest game for like people to start on VR in some
mm.
way.
Rec
Like
Room,
meeting
as
people.
I say all the time, Rec Room is as uniquely Rec Room as much as
Yeah.
UE is uniquely UE.
Like, let's say like on MetaQuest, like on Meta VR, on a VR headset, like, I mean, to continue what I was talking about, I feel bad for like the kid who like bought like a VR set and like were accidentally playing like Rec Room, like meeting people and all that because we all know what's the next other big like community game where you hang out with some people.
Definitely not
And
Horizon Worlds.
yeah, it's very like VR chat, and sometimes it's safe like VR chat does not have the biggest like safety feature with like chat restriction and all
Mm.
that.
To be fair, I think VRChat itself is working on fixing those issues.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I've heard they're trying to like separate like the room to like the people who are older than 18, people who are lower, like keep like a real
mm.
safe
Well, even the people
safe
that
net for
are
people.
not 18 are still, you're still gonna find freaks that are
Yeah, I
like
mean, yeah,
fit.
that's totally true. Like there's always weird people in our world, but yeah.
Mm. At least they're trying to, and not being like Roblox and completely shutting everything, locking everything
Oh my
down.
God, yes, that's so true. I really feel bad for like I have some friend and I did like the Roblox thingy where you scan your face and like it put me in the 18 plus category. So I'm happy I got access to all of Roblox. Like 90% of all my friends got put like in the 16 section, so I cannot even see their like Roblox measures, which is so annoying.
Mm.
And it's so like it's so annoying with say like you're playing with like let's say someone who's British. It's like 2 3 in the morning for him. Like he cannot speak, so you need to do like sign language or something. Like jump 2 times for yeah, jump 1 time for no. It's all fun and games. Yeah.
Well, some of the best moments can be made when you have to find a solution, when you can't talk
Yeah.
or whatever.
I have so many good memory in the Rec Room, but like, I remember like on Halloween, I was like, I was wasted as fuck. I was on my, it was a great memory of like, I was sent so many like clip of people trying to take care of me, and it really like bring warm in my heart because people were so nice.
Yeah.
Well, it has been an
You
honor
make
being
a
able
lot
to
of fun.
interview you, and thank you for being here.
Mm. Thank you, Supreme Commander Koroso.
Uh, it was very fun to be
Mm.
interviewed again. I'll say it was better than the other podcast, which was, let's say, made with zero preparation, but it's all
Oh.
fine.
Mm.
Well, thank you, citizens of the United Empire, for turning in. Thank you, United. Hold on. Thank you, fellow citizens of the United Empire, for tuning into this podcast, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Salut!